Good morning, you gorgeous people. I get to say, how are you? Oh, so I just have to hear. Just do me a favor and say, what? Let's see. Hi, Karen. How about that? Just for Greg. Oh, one person. Oh, that scared me. On three. 1, 2, 3. Ah, there you go. Because see, then I get a picture of where you all are. So my name is Karen Karsh. I don't do that all the time, but sometimes if I don't know how many people are over here, I sort of take advantage of the non-sighted situation and ask the question. Aha. So we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm sure you know what a call and response is. I am so happy to be with you today. And it sounds like a great group out there. So we're all happy that you're here today. So call and response means that I sing and you echo. Piece of cake, right? So I know that we have a slide for the chorus, and but there's going to be a little interlude, what we call a bridge. But when you do these funny little call and responses, all these lovely composers put in a last line. So let's just try it. Let me sing this for you just for grins, okay? I bet you've done this. Have you done this before? We come together? Oh, yes. See, you are all pros. So let's just try one just for grins. Because I like to, make sure you're happy here. We come together, you. We come together, we come together. There we come together. In the name of love. So you get to sing in the name of love with me, just like that. Here's the one tricky part. Right after I sing, we come together, you have to jump on it. So you're in right on the money. Okay, are you ready? Where did I get all that nonsense to say? Okay, here we go, everybody. Take a look at the person next to you. You don't have to sing that part. Think in your head, say I love you and God loves you too. And you feel the warmth in the sanctuary. And then I'm going to sing a little bit for you, and you're going to sing right after me. We're going to do We Come Together. You ready? We come together, we come together, we come together, come together, we come together, we come together. What? In the name of God again, we come together. Woo! We come together. Perfect. We come together in the name of love. One more time. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. From every walk of life, this one's mine. From every creed, every color, in friendship and love we unite. As we bless God in each other. You know where we are? Yes, you do, because I know. We come together, come together, come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together, come together. We come together in the name of joy. In the name of joy, we come together. We come together. We come together, joy, in the name of last time we come together, hey, we come together, we come together in the name of love, in the name of love, where? In the name of love, in the name. Done that in a couple of weeks. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. In the name of sweet. You ready for the last love? Go! Love. Hey. Put your
How's that for a welcome? All right, good morning and welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Northern Colorado. My name is Christine Roth. I am a practitioner in this community and I will be your host for today. We're so grateful that you are here with us. We are a community committed to living from love, celebrating our oneness and supporting one another on our spiritual path. May today offer exactly what your heart needs. So let's take a moment this morning to greet somebody and just say namaste. All right, and let's call the children up.
Christine, are you going to sing?
I am not going to sing.
You're not.
No.
That would be great. How many kiddos do we have today?
We have 2, but 1 came up today, so great.
That's great. All right, are you ready, everybody? Hang on, here we go. And God, oh, good, Karen was in the wrong key. All right. Here we go. God is everything there is, and I'm part of God. And everybody else, I'm thankful and grateful for everything we have. So I let go of this prayer, and so it is. We're going to do it again. Here we go. God is everything there is, and I am part of God. I know there's lots of good for me and everybody else. I'm thankful and grateful for everything we have. So I let go of this prayer, and so it is. Do the last line just for me, one more time. So I let go of this prayer, and so it is. And let's give the kids a hand. Yay!
All right, so as they are making their exit, I would like to invite our outreach speaker for this month, for July. We have Daniel Covey with Housing Catalyst and Red Tail Pond. So I'm going to welcome here so he can talk more to us about his organization for our giving this month.
Well, thank you. It is such a joy to be with you. I am just feeling the love and excitement and connection in this room. This is really beautiful. I'm really appreciative to be here with you all today. So, my name is Daniel, as you heard. I work at Housing Catalyst. If you're not familiar, Housing Catalyst is the housing authority for Northern Colorado. So we provide housing in many different ways. And I'm going to spend most of this few moments I have with you today to talk about our permanent supportive housing program. But to give you the big picture, we have vouchers that we provide, we really administer for people. We have a nonprofit property management arm of our organization. You might have seen the villages around town, the villages on Plum and Shields and Taft. And so those are affordable housing communities. And we have resident services to support people. And then the work that I do is our permanent supportive housing program. So we have 2 programs, Red Tail Ponds and Mason Place. Both of the programs are designed for people who are exiting homelessness. So we're inviting the most vulnerable people in our community who are experiencing homelessness to come and live in our programs. And it is permanent housing. So it's a beautiful apartment, full kitchen. They're mostly 1 and 2 bedrooms. And the goal really is to combine the affordable housing with supportive services. So case management, mental health services. And I will say, I think the real magic of the work that we do is not so much in the case management, but really it's in the community. And so you all, I can tell, you are experts of community, and we know that people are more healthy, happy, and resilient when we have meaningful connections with other people. And so our programs really create opportunities for people to connect in community and have those, connections with others. So we do lots of events, birthday parties, barbecues, potlucks, holidays, all the things. And those are great ways to help neighbors become friends. I will say it's wonderful, meaningful work, and it's also a challenge. And I sort of love the realness of it. People living together, there's friction and challenge, and so our staff work to try to help people navigate some of those difficult moments when we're living together. So I'm happy to talk with you all. I'm delighted to be here today. I'll stick around. So part of our goal is to keep people housed, so is to avoid eviction. And so we do have a lease. Of course, people pay rent, and there are rules and expectations. And so, part of the challenge, but also the importance of the model is how do we support people when they're struggling to abide by those community expectations. And I find that aspect of the work really interesting. So if you all want to chat later, I'm happy to, but I'm just so delighted to be here with you all, and I'm excited to hear more about what's going to happen this morning. Thank you.
All right, so thank you, Daniel. I would like to invite you now to just take a moment to get comfortable in your chair as we get centered. And if you would like, I invite you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Just take this moment to breathe. If you haven't stopped to take a breath this week, just do that now. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting go of the rush to get here. Setting aside the to-do list that we have going on in our minds. It'll be there for us when we're done. We just allow ourselves this opportunity to sit and breathe and be. So breathing in and breathing out, allow your body to just gently relax. Notice the chair supporting you and your feet grounded with the floor. So breathing in, we just open our minds and hearts to the presence of the divine, of God, of the universe, of spirit, whatever it is that you call it. We just recognize its presence in this very moment. So I invite you now to just envision yourself in your mind's eye, sitting in a chair alone, anywhere you would like. Maybe it's in your favorite spot at home, or somewhere out in your favorite place in nature. Just take a moment to look around at all of the beauty that is expressed by the divine in your world. You notice the gentle sounds. You feel the air on your skin. You just take a deep breath in, breathing in that air from your favorite place. And so now, under your chair, you notice a small box. You just reach under, pick up that box, and set it in your lap. And as you gently open it, you notice there's a piece of paper that's folded in this box. And on this paper is a word written just for you. So you take that piece of paper out and you open it up and you read the word. And you just sit with that for a moment, knowing that that word is exactly what you need to hear. So you close up the box and gently put it back under your chair. And you place your hands over your heart and just breathe in that word, knowing that this word is meant for you to carry forward. So we take one last deep breath in. And let's move into a space of prayer. So in this moment, at this time, in this place, I recognize the presence and power of God, knowing that there is only one mind, one heart, one life, and I call that God. I call it the divine. I call it spirit. I call it so many beautiful names. No matter what I call it, I know that it is the infinite source of good. It is that presence and power of love and light that exists in this universe. It is the creator and force of absolutely everything. And each one of us is one with this divine presence, for it made us. It has its being in us. And it experiences and expresses life through us and as us. And there is absolutely no way to separate ourselves from this divine presence, for it is in us and we are one in it. And so what I know for this morning is that, each one of us is open to this divine presence, open to receiving the words that are expressed from God through Reverend Barb. We are open to being inspired by the music today. We are open to the love and unity and connection with each other through this service, through the shared experience, whether that's online or in person at some point in the future that you're watching this. I know that we are one in this divine expression, and that as we open and allow that to be expressed through us, the deeper the love we feel, the deeper the sense of peace we feel, and we're able to be that love and peace out in the world. And so for this, I give thanks for this moment together, for the power of this word, for all the good that is in our lives, for everything that is being expressed here this morning. I let these words go. I turn them over to God and know that through the law, they all unfold just as I have spoken. So if you would like to claim any of this blessing for yourself this morning, please join me in saying, and so it is.
that sunshine shine on you today. Feel that sunshine. If you have any troubles, leave them behind. Let that sunshine, let that sunshine shine on you today. Feel that sunshine. If you've got any worries, give them to someone else and leave it behind. Just let everyone feel that sunshine. Sunshine. Feel that sweet sunshine. Sunshine. Feel that sunshine. Let that sunshine shine on us today. Let that sun shine. What's with us inside? If we need to see it gone, feel that sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Feel that sunshine, 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 sunshine. Let that sunshine shine. Let it see the gray skies behind. Let that sunshine. Let that sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Let that sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Let it shine.
All right, we have a guest speaker today. Our speaker today is Reverend Barbara Bew. She is our emeritus minister. She is one of the founding ministers of this center. So thank you, Rev Barb, for being here today.
Oh my God, I graduated to emeritus. It sounds so dignified, and I have swearing in my talk today. Okay, I gotta move over a little because there's the sun. So I want to start today with how I always start, which is this heart math exercise in connection. So if you would just say these words with me: care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion. Care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion. Care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion. Care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion. So, what would you do today if I actually convinced you this morning that there's nothing wrong with you? What would you do? What would you do? What would happen if I could convince you that there's nothing wrong with you? That, you know, that right where you are is where you're supposed to be in this time-space continuum that we have all landed in together, and the only expectation that the universe has for you is that you begin to live from a place of joy and abundance and gratitude and truth. Could you do it? Could you do it? Would you play? What would you do? Would you play? Would you dance? Would you go out to lunch? Would you book a trip? Go home and have some time with your partner? Maybe go to yoga class to relax? Does anyone relax in yoga? Okay, just checking. Sometimes, see, here's the thing, and what kept coming to me when I was thinking about what to talk about, and I got a chance to not have an assignment today. So, you know, we do this interesting thing in our life in New Thought. I think. I feel like we spend a lot of time, we get into spending a lot of time staring at our belly buttons and examining and picking apart and looking at all the ways we need to be spiritually better and how we can do better and improve. And it started to remind me as I was working on this have you ever walked around with somebody who's using the GPS walking thing on their phone? Right? So there's two kinds of people that do that. There is the person that looks down at it and says, okay, we got to go 3 blocks this way, and they put it down, kind of put it down by their side, and they might check in once in a while, but they're seeing the sights, and they're talking to people, and they're watching people, and they're seeing all the things on the way. And then, I don't know if you've ever spent any time with anyone like this, I have, who walks around like this. And the little arrow never quite goes where you think it's supposed to go. Have you noticed that? So you end up doing a lot of this, right? And so you're walking down the street and walking down, not seeing any of the things, you know? And then like maybe getting to where you're supposed to go, but not really knowing for sure if you're where you're supposed to go. So you're still turning around in circles while you're standing in front of David, and you've missed everything on the way. And frankly, there's a lot of things about David to notice. So I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but you know, David is noticeable. It's hard to miss, right? So I guess I'm just here to remind you today that it's okay to look up. It's good to look up. It's even okay sometimes to go an extra block because you missed the turn and you might see something else. Now, I thought, well, when you guys saw the title, you know, there's nothing wrong. I thought, well, maybe some of you probably think I'm going to go all namby-pamby, it's all good. And if you think that, you don't know me. So, you know, I don't find in my life that denial is particularly effective. And one of the things I love about New Thought people is that we're mostly smarter than that. So, but one of the questions that kept coming to me in this was this: why be here in this time space if all we're going to do is suffer for our growth? That's memeable number 1. Let me just say that right now for those of you in the back. Why be here if all we are going to do is suffer for our growth? You don't have to solve yourself all the time, right? That's memeable number 2, I think, right? I'll keep track today for you. You do not have to solve yourself all the time to convince yourself that you're in the right place at the right time. It is your path. You're in the right place at the right time. You chose it. You moved to it. And if you're not comfortable in it, you can put in a new destination. Just don't forget to look up on the way. But follow your intuition. Follow your heart. Follow those things. Pick a new direction if you want to. So that's the first, I don't know. I kept wanting to use the word paradox, and I don't even know if that's the right word, but I like the word today, so there it is. We are often so busy trying to figure out how we got here, how we got to whatever is difficult in our life, or maybe, or what we did in the past, or what the past created, and what difficulty is going on in our life, and then we're so busy examining that we forget to look up and look forward. Or, you know, here's the other one, and I'll confess right now, I've spent some time in the last couple of years in this place trying to figure out why somebody else did something that had an impact on us that we did not love. You know what I'm saying? I know none of you have ever had that experience. So maybe that's just me, but I can spend an enormous amount of mental and emotional energy trying to figure out the why and the what is of somebody else's actions and behavior, and we can't control any of that or change it. All we can do is change the outcome of the future for ourselves. So the why. Why did this happen to me? Why is this happening now? Why did I do this? Why did that happen in the past that created this thing right here, right now? And again, and I think I might have talked about this before, maybe why isn't the best question. So what if we started with a better question? Nobody's going to say, but what question, Barb? I know you're just dying to ask. What question, Barb? Thank you. Am I wasting your time, Carl? Sorry about that. I had a couple of questions in mind, actually, and I was talking to Brooke about this because she was planning for what she was going to do with the kids. And she comes out with, what about the question, what is this revealing for me? What is this revealing? So if you have kids in the back, that's what they're talking about today. What is this revealing for me? And I like this. I thought revelation as a spiritual practice. And I had to get all nerdy and look up the word because every time I say the word revelation, the 2 lines of that song, John the Revelator, that I know start running through my head and get stuck like a total earworm, which I'm going to share with you now, so good luck with that. But you probably don't know that one, do you, Karen? I don't. Good. That's good. That's good. That's good. But the Latin root of the word revelation means to unveil, which is way better, right? To unveil. And as I thought about that, it began to fit into this idea with me, this truth of this thing the statement that we live by in New Thought, forever and ever, amen, which is change your thinking, change your life. Because why becomes digging around in a trash can of the past. And imagine this, right? If you started digging around in the trash can and all the slimy, gooey things that you pull up, right? And that's what we do to ourselves. We pull up all the slimy, gooey things and over and over and over. And the plastic container that we put all of our feelings in and opening that lid, holy cow, right? But to unveil feels like pulling back a curtain and seeing a way forward. It reminds me of that old thing of our windshields are bigger than our rearview mirrors, you know? You've all heard that probably, I think for me. So, or somewhere. Our windshields are bigger than our rearview mirrors. But so we unveiling. Because here's what we know. And what I love about what's going on in neuroscience and science and in all these things about our bodies and cortisol and hormones and all these things these days is this all sort of just proves out things we've been teaching forever. What we focus on, here's what we know, what we focus on increases. And we know that happens now because we know that in our brains we create those neural pathways and they go over and over and we get into the loop of hell and, you know, and that's not my swear word, but we get, you know, and it affects our brain function, which affects all the other things in our nervous system. So we can be focused on the why garbage that may or may not have created whatever it is that keeps us focused on the why garbage, and then we create more stress and more drama and more of the same energetic field and the same response in our nervous system, which our nervous system is used to and kind of actually likes being in the dysfunction of because it's used to the dysfunction of. But when we unveil, we begin to look up from the map and we see our way forward and we begin to live in what we want, even if it's just a glimpse. But in that glimpse, we start the new training of our mind and our body and our nervous system and what we want to create. And then we breathe a little and we begin to use the energy of change and we can embrace that. Now, it doesn't mean that nothing's ever hard. Like, I think that's where the namby-pamby thing comes in. We like, oh, everything's going to be just so great. And sometimes shit is hard. That's a swear word. Sometimes it's hard. It doesn't mean, however, that they're broken. And it definitely does not mean that you are broken. Sometimes life is just life. But, you know, here's what kept coming to me, and I don't know who it is that needs to hear this today, but none of this means that you have to prove anything. You do not have to prove that you are good enough or prove that you are strong enough or prove that you are smart enough, and you sure as hell do not have to prove that you love enough. You just don't. So you can, in that, get a little kinder to yourself. And no one's going to fault you for that. We could all get a little kinder to ourselves. And it's good to remember this other thing, too. I've been learning a lot of this lately. When you begin to create a new pattern in your nervous system will push back. It's so fun. So I was telling my therapist, and yes, I recommend therapy, but a good therapist. Right? I was telling my therapist about something good that was going on in my life and how I was like all pushing back against it, and I was arguing against it and arguing, like doing this whole dance, right? And she said this thing that's so obvious, but is one of those things that just sticks, right? You know those casual comments that just make you go, what? She pops off with, this all sounds really healthy, and your nervous system isn't used to your person being healthy, so of course it wants to push back. I was like, it's my other swear word that I won't say, because it's going to be on tape. Archbishop Desmond Tutu wrote, out of the cacophony of random suffering and chaos that can mark human life, the life artist sees or creates a symphony of meaning and order. A life of wholeness does not depend on what we experience. Wholeness depends on how we experience our lives. You want me to do that one again? Okay. Out of the cacophony of random suffering and chaos that can mark human life, the life artist sees or creates a symphony of meaning and order. A life of wholeness does not depend on what we experience. Wholeness depends on how we experience our lives. Yeah. Well, first sidebar, I want to say this. We have to be clear about one thing, I guess. I don't know why I need to fit this in, but I do. The fact that nothing is wrong with us is not a pass for being a jerk. I know that doesn't apply in here, but you can say that to other people. Rev Barb says. Rev Barb says that you are whole and lovely and you don't get to be a jerk. The universe is filled with this wonderful thing called reciprocity, right? Some call it karma. I don't know. I have to believe that that works. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So I keep going back to this book a lot the last couple of years. It's by Pema Chodron, who's a Buddhist nun, called When Things Fall Apart. This book is brilliant, even if nothing's falling apart. So she writes, usually we feel there's a large problem and we have to fix it. The instruction is to stop fixing. Do something, here she goes on to say, do something unfamiliar. Do anything besides rushing off in the same old direction up to the same old tricks. So she writes about how this showed up for her, and I'm just going to share it from the book. Blue tab, my notes say. The key is changing our habits, and in particular, the habits of our mind. I remember the day I understood without question that we create our situation by how we use our mind, by how we keep patterning our responses to life in the same old, very dusty, utterly predictable way. A situation came up about money. We were running out of money. I began to get tense. I felt as this huge weight were sitting on my head. I began to panic. I had to find a way out. Until I found a way to solve this problem, I could not relax. I couldn't enjoy the sunshine on the water or the eagle sitting in the tree right outside my window. The whole thing was hauntingly familiar. Why I caught it this time more dramatically than ever, I don't know. Probably it was a result of all the years of looking as honestly and uncritically as I could at my experience. Possibly it was also the result of all the meditation training I had done in seeing when I'd spin off and then just come back to the present. At any rate, that day I caught it. Right there in the middle of a very habitual state of mind, I saw what I was doing. I not only saw what I was doing, I stopped. I stopped following through with my plan to save the day. I decided not to rush around trying to avert disaster. I let the thoughts that only I could rescue us come, and I let them go. I decided to see what would happen without my input, even if it meant that everything would fall apart. Sometimes you just have to let everything fall apart. Stopping my actions was the first step and the hardest one. Not saving the day was going against the grain of how I operate. I felt like there was a huge wheel that had a colossal momentum for going in a habitual direction, and I was turning it around. How's that feel? Right? So the second, I don't know if it's the right word, paradox of today, but I just like that word today, is that we can spend so much time and energy fixing and tuning and wiring and repairing, and we forget to live. We die to ourselves. We forget to live. The point is to live, and to live fully and joyously, and to embrace aliveness itself. Like, breathe that word in, aliveness. It does something to our cells, right? To embrace that. These days, with all the messages that are trying to keep our attention on the bad and the ugly, I feel like joy is resistance. Joy is aliveness. And I want to be a spiritual badass, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to resist. I am going to let myself find happy again and again and again, and let myself find joy again and again and again. Anyone want to join this party? Yes. You can join this party every single day. So I have two stories that came to mind about this that I couldn't choose between, because one of them will speak to half of you and the other will speak to the other half of you, however the half. The first one is my old friend Larry. Larry's a salty old dude, but he's a guitar teacher. And he told me that he had this student once, we were talking about some of these things, and he told me he had this student once, this young person, and I'll call Sean. Sean was like passionate about learning the guitar. Super engaged, super passionate about learning the idea of themselves as a guitar player. Every week they would get together, and Larry would teach some chords and some notes and all the things and assign some homework. But Sean actually never played a note. Sean bought a new guitar, and then he had to get some new strings, and then he had to have somebody tune things up for him, and then he had to buy a $200 tuner to tune things up some more. And then he had to work on the guitar and adjust the posture and the way they held their instrument. And finally, does anybody do this? Finally, one day, Larry is like, look, there's nothing wrong with anything. Just play. Just play. Even if you sound crappy, just play. The other story is about trying to relax in yoga class. Anyone ever go to yoga? Okay, good for you. I need to do more yoga. I know I need to do more yoga. It's such a great practice, right? It really is. I need to do more yoga. So my friend Jean, she teaches yoga, and she got this super reminder about what it's all supposed to be about. So she had been teaching for a while and started a business and trying to grow her business and trying to do all the things and all the things and all the things. And she got in this space where she was like trying to be perfect yoga. Perfect poses for herself and her students. Perfect poses, like perfect movement, perfect outfits. It was very pretty class. Sounds exhausting. It was like Instagram ready all the time, right? She said then one day this woman walks in late and everybody's already doing their perfect bend or stretch or whatever it is. And Jean, she gets a little annoyed by the late arrival because it's disruptive, whatever. It's not quite Instagrammable. And then this late arriver, she throws her mat down on the ground. She doesn't say a word, lies down in child's pose, and then, horror of horrors, stays there through the whole class. Totally relaxed, breathing, and comfortable. And then at the end of class, here's what happens. Other people in the class see this happening, and they're like, huh. And they start to notice, and then some of them begin to relax and stop trying to be perfect and lay down in child's pose and breathe. And after class, the conversation about it is how that was the best class ever. And so obviously Jean gained some wisdom, and her practice changed, and And then her business grew. So where are you trying to pose perfectly? And where could you relax and breathe a little? Where are you stuck in trying to be so perfect that you can't move forward, or even see forward, or unveil forward? Where are you frozen, waiting for everything to be so absolutely perfect before you begin to strum the instrument of this remarkable life of yours? And how might the idea that you were already enough, already absolutely amazing, already wise, already loving, already compassionate, already kind, how might that idea help you look forward? Peel back the curtain. And how might it allow you to just play already? Right? So I'm going to close today with from back in this book, a little bit of prophecy from the Hopi elders, which I thought fit the... She shares this. In 2000, the Hopi elders issued a prophecy for the challenging times that are now upon us. There is a river flowing now very fast, they said. It is so great and swift that there are those who will be afraid. They will try to hold on to the shore. They will feel they are being torn apart and will suffer greatly. The modern world is very good at showing us vividly how we're hooked, stuck in fixed mind, habitually riding the wheel of suffering. These times are making the option of clinging to the shore more and more unpalatable. Therefore, the Hopi elders advise us, push off into the middle of the river, keep our eyes open and our heads above water. Once there, we'll be able to see our companions in the river. We'll be able to see our companions in the river and celebrate. The elders don't lament what is happening. On the contrary, they say, this could be a good time. Keep your eye on the vision on the other side of the wall. This can be a good time. Yes? Yes. All right, so let's just go inside for a minute. And I'd like to do this today as a little bit of a healing moment, if we could. So I just want you to take a big, deep breath, 3 of them for yourself. And imagine in this moment that everything in your body is aligned perfectly with itself. Every cell in your being vibrates at a place of wholeness and well-being, that your heart beats steadily with love and compassion and care and gratitude, that your mind is at peace with itself and with the world around us, that your entire being knows its own perfection, its own wholeness. It knows the truth that nothing is wrong with anything. That we are all simply on a path, and we can change the direction if we choose. So simply breathe in. I know this moment that anything out of alignment in our bodies moves itself into that place of wholeness and perfection. That there is healing moving through each and every one of us in this room together. That there is a healing of the energy of the world that starts right here in the center of this room. This room, which is filled and connected and filled up with love, that it radiates out from this point in the universe and joins all the other points in the universe where there are people sitting in love and compassion and care and kindness. And that energy, as we connect with others, I know there are so many people around the globe that are doing this very same thing every single day, just loving the world up and knowing that peace and prosperity and gentleness are the way forward. And so I know that we can find peace in this together, that we find peace of mind and peace of heart, that we find our joyous self and we become aliveness in this very moment. And I give thanks for it. Oh my God, I give so much gratitude and thanks for this opportunity to be in this incredible space with you, to be together in this journey of coming more alive and more alive and more alive. In this journey of being a spiritual badass together. And if you'd like this in any way, join me in saying, and so I am. And so it is. Namaste, folks.
I'm not asking anymore. I've been asking all my life. I've grown tired of all the wondering when everything seems to work out right. So when my mind needs something to do, ask questions about the future, I just whisper this: I'm okay, and I've always been, and it'll always be that way. I'm okay, and I've always been, and it will always be that way. So here goes nothing, I'm taking a chance. I'm opening up, 'cause I know we're all in good hands. Here goes everything, it's all on the line. But guess what? I'm not afraid this time. Here goes nothing. Some say it's crazy, some say naive, and they wonder how could you close your eyes and let it be. But I know that even in the dark, spirit, my soul can see. So here goes nothing, I'm taking a chance. I'm opening up right where I am. Here goes everything, it's all on the line. And it happens perfectly right the this time. Here goes nothing. I'm okay. I've always been, and that's the way it will always be. That's part of me. I'm okay, and I've always been, and that's the way. You're never blind. That's the way you see. That's the way you see. You can do it with me, 'cause here goes nothing. I'm taking a chance, open it up, doing all I can. Here goes everything. It's all on the line. But I'm not afraid this time. I'm okay, and I've always been, and that's the way it will always be. Want to sing it with me? I'm okay, and I've always been, and I've always been, and that's the way it will always be. One more time, you gorgeous people. Go. I'm okay. Yes, you are, and I've always been, and that's the way it will always be.
All right.
Cheyenne turned me off. That was smart. I have to tell you something. This happens to me sometimes. That is a Daniel Nahmod song. I learned it, I practiced it, and I sang it a whole damn different way. So, yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your generosity and for helping us to truly embody and create a world that works for all. On the screen, you'll see ways to give. You can scan the QR code, or you can donate by mail or by text. If you are online, you will see those instructions on the screen as well. If you're in this room, there are also instructions on the back of the chairs here in the sanctuary. So let's take a moment now to place our gifts over our hearts and join me in saying our offering affirmation together. I am in alignment with the good that flows through my life. Spirit provides, I gratefully receive, I joyfully share, and the flow continues.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, sir, we're only here for love. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, we're only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love. One more time. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my What are we here for? Yes, we're only here for love.
Right. I would like to invite the practitioners up to bless this offering with me. And I don't know if you noticed, we have a new face. Yay! Reverend Leah does have something special planned for Alex, so we'll just know in our hearts and just love him up since he's a new practitioner. All right, so, I take these gifts and offerings and know that this community is truly blessed. We're so grateful for these contributions that allow us to continue to do our great grand work in this world through each member of this community, knowing that it blesses us and it supports us to love each other and this community so much. And I simply say, and so it is. All right. Thank you, Matt. All right, so please know that we are here to support you. We love you. If you would like prayer after service, myself and other practitioners will be up here on this side of the room available for one-on-one prayer. In addition, if you are online and would like a prayer request, you can submit that through our website at cslnoco.org, or if you're in this room, you can submit a prayer request and put it in the prayer box in the back of the room, and we will take those and pray on them all week. So please be sure to check out all of our upcoming events on your fridge notes. If you did not get one as you walked in the room, you can pick one up on the table on your way out. Please join Reverend Leah for her upcoming class, Connecting to the Divine Through Nature, on July 25th from 10 to 12 p.m. at Gateway Natural area. We are also offering a beach day on Saturday, July 25th for families or anyone who wants to put their toes in the sand and hang out at a beautiful lake in Windsor, and that will be from noon to 2. And any more information can be found on our website or in your fridge notes or on the newsletter. So I thank you all for being here today. A heartfelt thanks to everyone who came together to make today's service possible. Our sound team, our volunteers, our children's ministry. It takes a dedicated team, and your time and energy are truly appreciated. And thank you to our musician today, Karen Karsh. Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right, so please stand if you're willing and able for a benediction and our closing song. So place your hands over your heart and let's say our benediction together. May our hearts remain open. May we remember our wholeness and the light of our true nature. May kindness and compassion guide our every thought and action. May love heal all division and awaken us to our shared unity. May peace and create a world that works for all. Love is who I am. Love is who we are. Love is all there is.
We're going back to stand just because we can. It doesn't mean we'll end up there, right? It's nice. Peace, joy, love. Is that the way it is? Or is it love, joy? Which does anybody? Love, peace, love, joy. All right, now I've got it. I'll read the lyrics next time, I promise. Here we go. Let there be peace, whatever. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Sing it again. Let there be peace, yes. I am a stand for peace. Let there be joy. I am a stand for love. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. We are making are the best on the planet, you all. You are just you are a gift to me, and I love being here. Yes, thank you so much. Stand up on your feet. You can feel your heartbeat. Hey, stand up on your feet. Listen to that sound. Stand up on your feet. You can feel your heartbeat. When you really feel it, listen. Do it again. When you really feel it, listen. One more time. When you really feel it, listen. There's joy, there's love, and there's music. All